Today we're going to talk about variations of labor. Prodromal labor is the warm-up session, if you like. So it's the warm-up session before labor actually kicks in, and everybody feels it at a different level. Some people don't have any. Some people have it for 2 or 3 or 4 days. And it can do a lot with if you've had a baby before, if your baby needs to get itself in a perfect position, if your body needs to do some work on your cervix and get you ready to go into labor. You can get prodromal labor if you're a little bit dehydrated or a little bit anxious. Back labor is most commonly sought after in the first-time birthing person, and what happens is the muscles have never been stretched before, so they're quite rigid, and the baby manages to get itself in the position where the baby's back is to your back. The baby needs to flex its head, and it can either do what's called a long arc rotation, where it goes right round on itself, or a short arc rotation. Commonly, it does the long arc rotation, so you can feel a lot of cramps in the back as the baby's trying to move around. Things we know that can prevent it is, one, doing yoga throughout your pregnancy. So we offer three yoga classes a week, all included in your care. We offer good posture classes. We show some maneuvers that you can use to help reduce back labor. But it is usually just the first time mom's treat. Second time, third time, fourth time, you don't usually get it, or if you do get it, it's for a much shorter time. So don't be too discouraged. If you had it in your first labor, you might not get it in your second. Prolonged labor is really a difficult topic for a lot of people to discuss, because really we have to decide when the stages of labor start. So the prodromal or early labor can be anything up to what they call 6 centimeters dilated. That's when the cervix is thinned out and it's got nice and thin, baby's moved down, it's in the right position, and now the contractions are making movement and making the labor go along. But everybody's different, and the baby's head might be in a funny position, or your baby might need to do that long arc rotation, and that can take sometimes a lot of hours. I mean, they say average length of labor is 18 to 22 hours, but they mean that from 6 centimeters. If it takes you 2 days to get to 6 centimeters because your baby needs to move, that's what can happen. But usually that can be done at home in the safety and comfort of your own home. If you're loved and you're supported and you feel you have privacy and you feel comfortable, you're able to release a lot of oxytocin, which helps to get you into labor. Everybody wants precipitous labor. That's where labor happens very quickly. That means the baby comes usually within 2 hours of labor starting. For that reason, second and third time moms usually have you come into the birth center earlier than you expect, and we tuck you up in bed and you can rest, use the shower, move around, so that you're here and you feel comfortable to progress your labor. Sometimes can happen first time moms, so it's always a little bit of fun, but we usually manage to get you into the birth center really quickly. And the best thing about the birth center is you don't have to go through OB triage. There's no nurse there to go through. You're met by your midwife at the door, brings you into the birth center, and we're able to assess within seconds whether you need to stay, whether you need to go. We can bring you right back to the room, and your midwife is here with you the entire time. Here at the birth center, we're able to be with you right away, so we're able to provide that care that you need.